Hello and welcome to this video blog. Microsoft has added a new feature called Saved Views into our system. So let's first have a look at this feature. So we'll switch into System Administration, Feature Management, and in here we can find this Saved Views. So the description already says this feature enables saved views, which is a significant enhancement to the personalization subsystem. This feature allows users to have multiple named sets of personalizations per page. Views can also be published to security roles and legal entities. So that's very interesting because this would actually mean we are not limited to having all these views per user, but we can also move them into other legal entities or into other users according to their roles. So let's first have a look how this system behaves in standard. So I'll just walk into account receivable, go to all customers, and we see here is the standard layout. We have this filter up here and we see a few details of information. Now let's see how this personalization works. We go into option, personalize this page. We just add a field here. We are interested in some sales tax information. So we'll just add the sales tax group in here. Doing this allows us to actually see the difference on this all customers page, if this is a domestic, if this is a EU, or if this is a third party country, depending on our recommendations. This is a field that most of the people need when looking into customers. Okay. This is nice, and once it is saved, we can use it on our own, but it doesn't benefit for a group of users. So let's go and activate the feature. So let's once again go into System Administration, Feature Management. Once again, we'll search for the saved views. And we'll just enable this now. We can see with the green check mark, it's now enabled. So let's once again go to account receivable, all customers. You see it has added this new menu called My View, where we actually see a few different views now we can pick from. Okay, so now we can change whatever we want. For example, we add another personalization. We just add another field in here. Let's say we want the bank account to appear here. So we now have added this bank account. You see now that the star has been added. This means there is unsaved changes. So we now can go and say either saved and keep it as my view or even rename it to something else. For now, I'll just press save. Okay, so this way I can have a few views by switching between standard and my view. It's possible to see my different columns I've added. But that's not all we have. There was also an option to say we can now use more. That's hidden in this more button. And this is a publish. So having the rights to do that, I can now create a view to others. So let's do that and call this customer and tax. You see there is an option to set it as a default view, and now we can see that we are able to say to which roles do we do that. And as this is a standard system, there is the standard Microsoft roles. So I'll just add that to the accounts receivable clerk here. We also have legal entities. So the standard is to have all legal entities, and that would be a big help. We can limit that or we can keep it as is. So before saving this now, let's go to my other user and have a quick view. So I'll just switch to a new user which has another role configuration. Let's go into account receivable to all customers. And what I see here is the standard loaded as is, but there is no change to the configuration I did. So let's now save this and publish it with this. Take a few seconds to tell you that there might be a delay because that's done in the background. We'll just keep that, switch to my other user, and to reload this as we have updated the views, I'll just refresh this page. Now go to accounts receivable again, to all customers, and what we have here is the new view that we've created with the other user called customer and tax is already the default, and it has included the sales tax group as we had been working with the other user. So this will help us a lot to say there is not a personalization per user, but we can now publish this to other users. Let's find out one thing more about this, and this is if you are going to the system administration, to personalization, we actually see that there is this published view that we've just created, correct name in here, which we can either unpublish, delete, or export, create a personal copy of it, or with a republish, you'll see we'll just enter the same box and we can then edit other roles to this or change the legal entities. So I hope this helps everyone to actually get even more out of the system with personalizations that we can now publish. Thanks for listening, and till next time. Bye.